All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. That was interesting. Nick here.
What was interesting?
My voice kind of popped.
Oh.
Correct.
You have a popping voice?
Popping. It's very popping.
Love that. Jodi there.
And Mary's going to stop by sometime. And we are excited to check out...
Another Lee Evans.
Another one.
Not
the original. This is like a different guy trying his best impression.
We're going to react to another clip from Lee Evans. Titled, Lawyers Are Scammers.
They are.
And if you have ever been to Vegas, then you know we are Lawyer Sue Central. It's everywhere. You just drive down and there's billboards everywhere. And it's all pretty much targeted towards like, did you get injured on the strip? I mean, there's car accidents too. But they love getting people who have gotten injured at the casinos.
Everything. You get in a car accident. Well, you sure you didn't hurt yourself just a little bit? And I'm sure it's everywhere. Like, honestly, every show I watch, they make fun of the billboards and the ads. And a really, really good movie, oddly enough, is Philadelphia. It's the one where Tom Hanks has AIDS. I'm not laughing because I'm just laughing because it doesn't sound like a very chipper movie. But it's a really good movie. And Denzel Washington, plays a lawyer, and he is that guy. Like, he has his ads, he has the billboards, but he's actually like has a heart too, and he is a really, really good lawyer. So it just kind of makes me think about that. Don't want to spoil the rest of the movie there for you.
No,
but
here we have like Instagram pages called Vegas Issues or something like that, or Only Vegas. I can't remember. I just can't remember it. But they'll have things like, only in Vegas, do you know these lawyers? Just because of their names all over their billboards.
It's crazy. And they're making hand over fist because they're everywhere.
Yeah,
they are everywhere. But we're going to check this one out. Can't wait to hear and see what he has to say about it. If you like our reaction, please don't forget to
like this video, subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get to 200,000, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded video.
Told you.
You did?
I told them.
Oh. When?
Eventually. Scamming time.
Solicitors? Hey, them. Well, they got a scam going, and they solicitors. They've created their own special legal language that only they can understand, and they charge us like 500 quid a second to tell us what all it means. I had to go and see one of these buggers a little while ago because I wanted to buy me house, right? He gets out all this paper, starts babbling on about all this made-up bullshit. He's like, henceforth, you shall be the said vendor. Vendor? I thought I was Lee. Now, apparently, I'm vendor.
I didn't get that joke.
Vendor, no one uses language like that anymore. This is the 21st century. You know, no one uses arcane language like that anymore. You know, we're trying to buy a 2 up, 2 down. This is trying to sum up the devil. You listen to him when he's reading off that paper, you know, the leaser by the deed of covenant should grant from this day forth by the beard of Zorro, Clemente Victorio. Does that mean we can move in next Tuesday? High Court judges? You hate them. Well, why are they still wearing wigs? It's ridiculous.
It is
Surely
ridiculous.
we've all grown up by now. We're supposed to take all this so seriously. Some mass murderer's been sent to prison for the rest of his life, and he's been sent down by some bloke dressed up as a cocker spaniel. And we all know it's not his real heir. It's like being sent down by Widow Twanky. See, judges have a full wig, right? Barristers, slightly smaller wig. What about coppers then? They enforce the law, don't they? They don't send them out wearing a bald wig on, do they? That would freak you out, wouldn't it, if a copper turned up at your door, you know? Hit 3 in the morning to give you bad news, dressed up as fucking grasshopper. Bad news, I'm a third! Your husband, he dead. Everyone's on a scam. Everyone's on a scam. It's like, the other day, I had to book a flight on one of these cheap airlines. They got a scam going, haven't they? You've got to do it all yourself. You have to get on the airline's website, put all the details in for them, choose your own seat, weigh your own luggage, you're not overweight, print out your ticket on your printer. I only wanted to go to Tenerife. I didn't know I was working for the company.
It's so true.
Now I'm getting worried whether they're going to give me the time off work to go on this trip. And have you been through security lately at the airport? Have you been through security? They still make you take your shoes off. Do you know why? In case you wake up that bloke staring at the x-ray screens. Oh yeah, you're going through security, no shoes on, doing all that shit, you know? You can see him over there staring at the screens going... I love that it's security. I love that when you go through security, you know, they make you take your shoes off and your belt and your jacket and your bag. It all goes in that tray, goes through the x-ray machine. You're actually saying to the security bloke, you know, these terrorists, they actually think they're going to change the way we live our lives. I don't fucking think so. You know, you're standing there, stark bollock naked. Some bloke behind you wearing white gloves going, oh, no. Not going to change my life. Every day's a crack.
No. Oh, that's it? Man, that was so short.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Could you imagine if that was part of the job?
No.
It is very, very annoying. Okay, security going to an airport. But I will say, and I'm not like, I don't work for the TSA or whatever like that. I will say how many times you hear about, you know, crazy things that happen on a plane.
Yeah. Right now it's more of the quote unquote Karens, the people who are like drunk and
that's most of the problems.
That's the problem.
Yelling and fighting.
Yes, as opposed to actually dangerous things now. Because
but like
of it.
weapons on a plane, you know, unless you're air marshal or whatever, you don't hear about that. And the argument would be, well, you don't hear about that a lot in the past too. It's true. Like, it doesn't really happen too often unless it's a terrorist situation. But yeah, that definitely has going to the airport's the worst thing ever. I absolutely hate it in so many different ways. The convenience, thank goodness, is so nice. Like, you can drive somewhere for 10 hours or you can fly like less than 2. Like, that is really, really convenient. But then when you fly there, you got to rent a car because when you drive there, you have your car and everything. So, I mean, I don't want to go on that too much, but...
I don't mind the airport. He hates it. I have like no problem with it.
Hate it.
Every time, knock on wood, I go, security's very quick moving. You just go through, and I just love sitting at the gate and just reading my book and taking my time. Nick wants to show up like the very last minute. And I'm like,
show up and get on.
2-3 hours early just to be safe.
Because if it's a 5 hour, for an hour flight, who cares? But for a 5-hour flight, 4-hour flight, you're already going to be on that thing forever anyways. I'm going to get there 2.5 hours early.
I mean, you just
so I
don't
can
know
sit
if it's
down
busy.
for another 2 hours and then delay and delay and delay and delay.
For me, I think it's if I'm at home, then I'm at home full of anxiety. Like, okay, we have to leave in 2 hours. I can't rest. If I'm at the airport, then I'm like, hey, I'm good till the plane gets here. I can read my book. I can be whatevs.
You are totally whatevs.
I just remember one time we were coming back from a vacation, just Nick and I. We had taken a cruise to celebrate one of our anniversaries. And I was super, super tired, and we had a layover, and we had to change planes. And I think it was a layover, and I fell asleep at the gate, like in the chair. And when I woke up, the guy across from me was like, I was watching, ready to see if you're going to like fall over or not. Because I guess I was like, woo.
I'm sure that's why he was watching. Creeper.
No. He was a very nice man.
I'm sure they always do seem that way. I'm sure he's fine, but not really. I do really enjoy what he had to say because it's so true. Like, we do all the work now besides fly the stinking plane and hand out the peanuts or whatever it is. Print the tickets, go online, find the best deals, pay up front. And heaven forbid you can't make that flight. There's no refunds. And you're even lucky to be able to get credit for a future flight.
Yeah.
Like, these people are animal. And then, like, honestly, the one time in history where people aren't flying because of the 9/11 situation, they all wanted bailouts. They all wanted money. Like, okay, what about all the other times where you're charging us hand over fist? Why not give us a discount now that you got bailed out? Don't even get me started. I hate it. I hate it so much. But the convenience is amazing. Absolutely. It's really awesome to be able to visit different parts of the world, which we finally have done that going to the UK. That's really cool in under 12 hours. Anyways, hope you enjoyed our reaction to that. We always love reacting to Lee Evans. Eventually, we're going to run out of videos, but that's not today. If you like our reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.